Hello, today we are going to discuss about encryption. Now, all sensitive data all sensitive data is required to be encrypted. That means if we require to save or secure our data, so all sensitive data is required to be encrypted. So, encryption is required both in flight and rest. So it could be secure. It is required to be secure at flight and also at rest. That means to encrypt S3 data in flight mode or flight, what are the encryption techniques that we can use? We can use S3. We can use S3 SSL API endpoints. Now SSL stands for Secure Socket Layer. Secure Socket Layer. SSL stands for Secure Socket Layer, and all data, here in this case, all data is secured by HTTPS protocol. Flight means then when we frequent access the data. Now next we have rest data. We have rest data. Now rest data is with SSE, where SSE stands for Secure Server-Side Encryption. It is with server-side encryption. That means it encrypts and de-encrypts when we access it. And decrypts when access it. When we access it, then only it encrypts or decrypts. Now here we have 256 bit advanced encryption standard. Encryption standard. And also we have client side encryption to protect the data, which is in rest mode. Whereas in flight, we are using SSL method. Now next we have versioning. Concept of versioning. Now it protects data against accidental and malicious deletion. So it protects data against this. Versioning is basically. Now it preserves, retrieve and restore every version of every object. So basically it preserve, retrieve, and restore what? Every version of object in S3. That's why we call it as versioning. So in S3 bucket, whatever is there, it provides accidental and malicious deletion. Next we have MFA delete. Now what is there in MFA delete? This is an additional authentication. Now, what is there in MFA delete or additional authentication? It saves to permanently delete an object. That means to permanently delete an object, whenever we require to delete an object, so it requires, for deletion, it requires a code, authentication code. For example, we require one-time password OTP to delete an object. This is we call as MFA delete, so that it is an additional authentication. Every time we require to delete an object, we require one-time password or a code for its deletion. So this is about encryption in Amazon S3. Thank you so much.